here at the bottom, Nikola Tesla says the stars are attached to the firmament.
Do you control the dream? Or does the dream control you?
The closest star has to be 4.2 trillion light years away, 25 trillion miles away, to make their faulty math fit, because we don't see parallax. If we're actually moving 200 million miles through space in 6 months of time from one side of the sun to the other side of the sun, as they claim, then Danish astronomer Tycho Brahe said back in the 1600s when this model was first being introduced, he said, well, you'd see parallax. If we're supposedly moving hundreds of millions of miles around the sun, then the stars relative to each other should change. But they don't. They stay stuck in their constellations year after year, century after century. They are exactly the same. So it's impossible in their model. We're actually spinning around the sun's spinning around the galaxy spinning around the universe. If that was the case, the night sky should never look the same 2 nights in a row. Especially not 2 years in a row or 2 centuries in a row. The night sky should be wildly different, and the positions of the stars relative to one another should all be wildly different. The constellations shouldn't be able to exist. We shouldn't be able to make these constellations and stories for thousands of years about their revolutions over us if that's what was actually going on. The reason the constellations stay fixed is because they are fixed and they're moving over us in a circular anti-clockwise pattern. So that's why they come up with these ridiculously huge distances and numbers, is so that the math works in their model and so that the numbers are just so big that you can't question it. You're never going to get there. They're never going to get there either. But they can lie to you and give you CGI and you'll believe it. They'll show you a picture of the galaxy and all these stars, and they'll put a little arrow and say, you are here, some random thing. You do a Google image search of that, and you'll find the you are here thing look totally different in every image. People want to have answers for stuff that we can't know.
Look at the idea of the tides. Well, the moon controls the tides. No, it doesn't. Go look into it. Go look at the people who tried to prove that was true. Go look at Isaac Newton saying it is the most problematic part of the theories put forth in his period of time. And by the way, the tides are not even. Some places have 6 tides a day. But how is it that I can be at my beach here, see 2 tides a day, and I can walk a mile inland to a big honking pond and a stream and there's no tides in those? Explain it. You can't. And so what I'm beginning to realize is the idea that the sun is electric and the moon is magnetic and that the ocean, hint, 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 is full of salt. What's that mean when you get electricity involved? That we're starting to get closer to the idea of what makes these systems work.